Is it true you're training to be a wrestler, Jack? Is this...
Well,
Terry, the Mean Machine.
Terry the Mean Machine Hatchet. Terry the Mean Machine Hatchet. Basically, Would I Lie to You said, like, what are your interests? And they did this interview with you for this panel show, and they ask you these things about you. And I said, I quite like wrestling. I've always been into wrestling. I went to see wrestling. And they said, so actually, this is, I shouldn't be saying this on air because it's top secret. BBC, we know about them deceiving people. I hadn't trained to be a wrestler. They said, if we buy you training lessons, will you go to them so it's truthful when you say it? So they bought me and Marcus. I asked Marcus to come with me, and my little brother. They said, you go and do these, don't go and do these wrestling lessons. So we went to Dagenham, to an industrial estate, and we were met by a guy called Terry the Mean Machine Hatchet.
Is that like the wrestling hub of England?
Where if you want to go to see wrestling, you have to go to places that like time forgot. Like you walk around there and there's people with like mullets. It's terrifying. And we went into this place and we got this training session, which was quite tough. Like for someone that's never done any wrestling at all.
We were expecting.
The guy was slamming the crap out of me.
Terry.
Yeah, but I ached for 3 days. Yeah. I had bruises in places that I didn't know it was conceivably possible to have a bruise. How the hell do you get a bruise in your armpit? In my armpit.
Wrestling definitely hurts.
And it really hurts. And anyone that says it's fake is a liar, because it is not. People say that you can't see real pain with wrestling. They're liars. We went to the Birmingham NEC Arena. There was a man in his 50s waving a flag, sat on his own. That's got to hurt. But we were there doing this session, and at the end of it, we had these appraisals, me, Marcus, and my little brother, and it was brilliant because he went round and we had this little thing. There was another guy in there as well, and he was like, pointing at the other guy, he was like, you've got determination. And the guy was like, yeah, whatever.
That was
pointed at Marcus, and he pointed at Marcus. That's what he said to you. He said, you have got natural ability and flair, which is, again, pretty good. Marcus was pretty chuffed.
Very happy.
Pointing at me, and he said, you have got the drive to do this. You've got the right mindset for this. And I was, pretty chuffed. He didn't say I was good. Pointing at my little brother, and he said, you have got an attitude problem. And my little brother just crumpled. My little brother, who loves wrestling more than anything else, that's the whole reason we wanted to do it, State Barnaby. He apparently had an attitude problem because he refused to let Terry the Mean Machine Hatchet slam his head into a turnbuckle every 5 minutes.
Did you let him?
I let him, but I don't know why I didn't question it, because some of the stuff he was saying was like, right, have you ever done a backflip? I was like, no, obviously I haven't done a backflip. And he's like, well, this is just like doing a backflip, but basically I'm just going to help you over with it. I was like, what do you mean it's just like doing a backflip? As I said, I've never done a backflip, so you helping me do a backflip is not going to help. And then he flips you up when you land, and the bruises, and it's horrible. So much pain.
So much pain.
And that car back from Dagenham was the most horrid thing. And he wouldn't let us go to Pret a Manger as well, that driver. I felt like slamming him. Not while he was driving, that would have been dangerous.